Liberal Party exile, famously expelled on the orders of former Prime Minister Scott Morrison, says powerful lobbyists in New South Wales will have to be defeated if the coalition is any chance of winning the next federal election. The banished New South Wales Liberal State Executive member Matthew Kaminzuli has told Sky News the party's destiny must be placed back in the control of its membership.
He's the Liberal Party pariah who dared to take on Scott Morrison over New South Wales pre-selections. The former PM ordered his expulsion after Matthew Kaminzuli used his position on the Liberal State Executive to fight for the voice of the party's membership base. He maintains that growing the numbers of those same grassroots supporters is crucial to rebuilding the Liberal Party.
I think the plan for the Liberal Party has to start with the members. It's all about membership. For me, the party has some great people in it, and we just need more great people in the party. It's all about members. It's all about getting more people to join and getting more people who can see that things are wrong, who are unhappy, who are frustrated, who are yelling at the television, to get up and just join the party.
For inspiration, he's turning to the party's fabled patriarch, Sir Robert Menzies.
The We Believe statement, something that Robert Menzies put together many years ago, but he wrote that not for his time but for all time. It's a very beautiful piece of thinking. It's a beautiful document, and it explains, I think, what made Australia the fantastic country that it is today.
He believes Peter Dutton can lead the Liberal Party out of the wilderness from Queensland and build on the success of the Fadden by-election by maintaining the heat on Labor over cost of living. But he insists success at the next federal poll can't happen without the removal of what he calls the cancer of the party's New South Wales organisation, the wheelers and dealers with undue influence. And that, he says, has serious implications for the health of democracy.
Because business will get lobbyists from both sides on issues. One side's paid essentially to help deliver an outcome, and the other side's paid for its silence. So it's very important that the lobbyists have a huge amount of control and influence over who? For their business model. It's important for me and to Australia, and I think to the Liberal Party's longevity, that whole business model is packed up and sent down the river.
He knows the repression of what he calls insidious sway is a formidable challenge, even for Prime Ministers.
It was Tony Abbott who said that you can be a power broker or you can be a lobbyist, but you can't do both. And that started a war internally within the Liberal Party that's still raging today.
I think that was part of his demise, being that frank. They didn't like the sound of that.
Because it cuts to the core of their business model.
A strategy, he says, silences a party membership he's seeking to rebuild behind the scenes. In exile, you're taking material steps to make that happen, aren't you?
Absolutely.
Tell us about that.
Absolutely. Well, look, we're working on a recruitment campaign. I would like people who want to give something rather than get something by joining the Liberal Party. The important thing is that it gets back on the map, because a good opposition can do a lot of good work as well in holding the country and their various states straight. And having a strategy where the party goes back to its base, back to its core, and doesn't just speak good quality political values, but rather delivers on them as well, and does that on a day-to-day basis, that's how you get back into government.
He said the influences of lobbyists on the pre-selection process has to be destroyed once and for all. You're saying it's time to pack the parachutes away.
100%. Look, we had 5 cases. I took on 5 cases. Each time I defended the constitution of the Liberal Party, 3 on the side of the Liberal Party and twice against. I won 4. The case that we lost, we were trying to get pre-selections on. We went all the way to the High Court with Scott Morrison. We were unsuccessful, and Scott put his parachutes in, and he did spectacularly badly, because the community, people understand when somebody comes from their community and is a part of it and cares about that community.
Echoing the words of Peter Dutton when he celebrated the community credentials of Fadden by-election winner Cameron Caldwell just a week ago. Adam Walters, Sky News.